Toyota is working on a new battery that may extend EV range to 745 miles. I wonder if these things are going to be economically viable.
The Toyota announcement, it's just great. I'm glad there's technology. Hey, if it fits, it's a relatively similar cost and doesn't add weight. Great. That's a good thing. But
Hi, I'm David with EV World News, and I'm back today with our engineer, Mike Herzog. How's it going today?
doing pretty good, David. Happy to be here again.
Let's go on and let's talk about Toyota. Now, this is a battery topic, okay? And you and I talk about this all the time. We were just talking about people can innovate, maybe they can, they can't. If Toyota's really doing something, I'd like to think it's going somewhere. Okay, it's just like if Cattle is doing it or BYD or Tesla, if the money's behind it, something can happen. Toyota invested $14 billion into a battery manufacturing facility in the Carolinas. I think it's in North Carolina. I'm not 100% though which one. But anyways, and they got some money. There was probably a couple billion in incentives from the IRA and all that. But they stuck in an additional 14 billion of their own cash into that thing. Okay. So even though Toyota isn't doing a whole lot in the EV space because their busy fork sucks, and they got a couple more, and they came up with another one that was like the BRZ3 or something. And I'm like, what the heck?
Just give it a name.
Yeah, just give it a name. But Toyota is working on a new battery that may extend EV range to 745 miles. Now, Musk has talked about this. It goes, why? It's like, we can make them go that far now. You want to pay the extra $20,000, $30,000 for the car to have the battery be that large. But researchers in collaboration with Toyota announced a breakthrough. They've developed a new type of cathode material for all solid state fluoride ion batteries, FIBs. Sounds like this is an April Fool's joke, right? FIBs.
Fluoride ion batteries.
Fluoride ion battery or FIBs that could double, I'm fibbing about this. I made up this whole thing. That could double the energy density of today's lithium-ion batteries. That'd be a good use for fluoride now they're taking it out of the water, right? Currently, most EVs rely on lithium-ion batteries, which have a capacity between 120 and 250, mAh/Gs.
Hours per gallon or per gram or something, milliamp hours.
I don't know. But anyways, the critical numbers are between 120 and 250. The fluoride ion battery, the FIB, based on a copper nitride, delivers a whopping 550. So you're essentially going to somewhere between 2 and 4x the capacity for the size. So that's a good thing. More than twice the energy storage per unit of weight. So they're estimating it could go anywhere from 372 to 745 miles. The key innovation lies in how fluoride ions move through the battery. Researchers at Kyoto University discovered that the copper nitride reacts with nitrogen and fluoride ions to extract 3 electrons per nitrogen atom. This process gives the battery much higher energy density and a potentially longer lifespan compared to traditional lithium-ion technology. Well, they're already coming out with lithium-ion batteries they're saying are going to last for 1 million miles.
I think they've been finding that, right? I mean, as people have had vehicles for longer, batteries are lasting longer than they thought they were. The Toyota announcement, it's just cool. Great. I'm glad there's technology. Hey, if it fits, it's a relatively similar cost and doesn't add weight. Great. That's a good thing. But on the same hand, it's one, commercialize it, make that a product. Well, with Toyota, maybe there's a chance, they've got some cash behind it. But on the other hand, are you going to drive 700 miles in a row without wanting to take a 30-minute break to stretch your legs or do something like I don't know. Are you worried about not being able to charge it for 2 or 3 weeks at a time? I don't know.
Well, so we already know that one of the reasons that lithium batteries are going down in price is because lithium isn't scarce. Okay, despite people thinking that lithium is scarce, and that we buy it all from the Chinese, which isn't even close to being true. It's just they're the main developers of battery technology. They have the battery factories. It's not that they have the lithium, but they do have lithium, and it's just like the U.S. does. but Toyota's been promising EV batteries for 25 years. Yeah, but they've built facilities. They've invested heavy money into it. So the thing is, I wonder if these things are going to be economically viable. So that's one of the issues that comes up too, because if you've got a lithium-ion battery that will go 300 miles and the manufacturer's buying it for like $3,000, but this is, $15,000, because we look at, what was it? So batteries 10 years ago for the size, for a 100 kilowatt hour battery was probably 60,000 plus. And now they're like 6,000. Okay. They've gone down by 90% in the past 10 years. So it's just really hard to fathom, because you still say people, oh, it costs $50,000 to replace the battery. It's like,
Not anymore.
man, yeah, you're living in, the last decade.
And that was all on purpose. I mean, that was government subsidies, that was research funding, that was, that's the limitation. We need to make batteries more efficient and cheaper, and they did it. I mean, they did a great job with it. All the different companies.
The clip you just saw was part of our live podcast. If you enjoyed it, don't miss out. Join us every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday right here on EV World News. We stream not just on YouTube, but also on Facebook and X, so you can catch us wherever you prefer. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share to help us grow. If you'd like to support our work, please consider becoming a YouTube member. It really helps us bring you the latest EV news and insights. I'll see you in the next one.